Learn a storage box with blue storage today. Take out the line and take a look. We go around the middle finger. Hold this thread. The thread can be left a little longer. The crochet is dragged from the bottom into the needle and wound. Keep winding and dragging. This is a braided needle. Represents the height of the first lap. We're going to ring. Hook 6 short needles. Inject the needle in this hole. Drag over the wire. Rewinding. Drag directly over the 2 coils on the crochet. The first short needle is done. Take a look at this V, very obvious. Take out the marker buckle and mark it. Okay, then move on. Crochet into needle. Drag over the wire. The wire is dragged through 2 coils at once. Okay, the second short needle is complete. We continue to complete the remaining 4. Take out your fingers and pinch the thread at the beginning. We tighten it. Okay, the first lap is completed. Remove the marking clasp on the first stitch. Insert the needle at the first entry. Drag over the wire. There are 2 coils on the crochet. The first coil is dragged directly through the second coil. This is a pull needle. Represents the combination of the last and first stitches. It doesn't count as the number of needles. It needs to be tightened. Okay, lap 2. Stand a standing needle first. Also known as braided needles, represents the height of the second lap. This does not count as the number of stitches. Everyone must pay attention. The last stitch in each circle should hook the lead beginning of each lap. The first needle should first hook a braided needle as a height needle. Okay, second lap. The crocheting rule is 6 short needles plus needles. It is inside each needle. We're going to hook 2 short needles in total. The first needle head goes into the needle winding and drags it over. This line is harder. Be sure to relax when you hook. Otherwise, it can't get in the needle. Okay, the first stitch has 2 short stitches. Take a look at these obviously. Everyone, the first short needle of each lap. The position of the pin can be marked in case you can find the needle. Okay, the second needle is still the same. Short needle plus needle. Each needle. We all have to hook 2 short needles out. Okay, go ahead. Hook yourself to the last stitch. Last stitch done. Remove the markings clasp on the first stitch. Merge with the first hook pull needle. Tension. Okay, keep it up. Start the third lap. The pattern of the third circle is a short needle. A short needle plus needle. Insert the needle here at the first entry. Hook a short needle out first. Marking buckle. Then the second needle is a short needle plus a needle. 2 hook 2 short needles out. 1, 2. Okay, complete the third lap by yourself in this order. The last stitch of the third lap is completed. Remove the marker buckle. Repeat with the first pinhook to pull the needle. Tension, a standing needle. Proceed to the fourth lap. The pattern of the third circle is a short needle. A short needle plus needle. Then the fourth lap is 2 short needles. A short needle plus needle. The fifth circle is 3 short needles. 1 short needle plus needle. Follow this crochet sequence with 6 stitches. Hook yourself to the 8th lap first. It's all hooks and short needles. So I can crochet myself to lap 8. Take a look at the size of 8 turns after hooking. We follow this order of adding needles. Now you need to hook the last circle and add the needle. You still need to add needles for the 9th lap. The order of adding needles in the 8th circle, 6 short needles, 1 plus needles. Then the 9th circle is 7 short needles, 1 plus needles. Please note that this rope is relatively hard. When adding the hook and needle, you can put the needle in the middle. The position of adding the needle is to change the order. That is, for example, this circle is 6 short needles, 1 plus needle. Then the 7th lap can be turned into 3 short needles, 1 plus needle. For short needles in a group. Then add it to the needle. It was placed in the middle of the 7 short needles. Like this. It's the needle part. It won't all fit together. Okay, crochet it yourself. Add needles for the last circle, the completion of lap 9. The needle part is over. And then on lap 10, we put a stand-up needle. In circle 10, we hook the inner half of each needle head. Hook a circle of unreduced short needles. Then take a look. We normally insert the needles 1 by 1. Pick a V, which is 2 wires. We picked its inner half needle. It goes in through the middle here. Just pick one thread. Then hook the short needle. Okay, the first and we short go ahead needle. And we do it again. Second. Third. Take a look after the hook comes out. There's obviously a wire out there. Then we follow this inner half needle method of hooking short needles. Complete this circle by yourself without reducing the short needles. Take a look. After a circle of short needles, let's tidy it up. This is the state. Next, we're going to start crocheting this way up the pattern part. First row, stand up a needle. Take a look. Insert the needle here at the first entry. Winding hook a short needle. Then lock a needle. Continue with the same needle. Let's hook another short needle out. And then in the middle here, we have an empty needle. This is ours, the first trick. And I'll do that again here. Needle. Insert the needle in the next entry. Here's a short needle. Then a braided needle. Then hook a short needle. Okay, then empty a needle. So here's our second set of tricks. Demonstrate an empty needle, a short needle here, a braided needle, another short needle. Then there should be an empty needle next to it. Pull it apart for everyone to see. 3 sets of patterns have been completed. Okay, let's crochet it ourselves. This row of patterns. Take a look at the last set of tricks after hooking. Find our first set of patterns. Okay, and then we add each set of patterns. The needle in the middle is inserted into the needle mesh of the locking needle. Not the stitches on top of the 2 short needles. The needle is inserted into the needle of the locking needle in the middle. Winding hook a lead pin. Okay, a standing needle. Start the second circle pattern. Each of our next laps. It's all in the middle of the previous circle. The needle of the lock needle has a needle in it. This one V. The middle needle is here. Open it and take a look. It's this hole a little to the right of this line. It is the location of our locking needle. Every place to insert the needle is here. And then I'll show you the crochet method again. A short needle. A braided needle. Continue a short needle. Then on to the next trick. The position of the middle needle head is inserted a short needle. A braided needle. One more. Short needle. Take a look. 2 verses coming out. Here is a big V. A big V. Okay. What about the trick like this? We're going to crochet 10 rows in total. We've already hooked the first row. We're hooking the second row now. After the second row, we have 8 rows left. Such a pattern needs to be crocheted ourselves. Okay. 10 laps completed here. Find the gap between the first stitches. Hook a lead pin. Tension. Continue to stand a standing needle. Let's start our final lap. The pattern of the last lap is a short pin and a locking pin. We ray in the middle of the first pattern. Hook a short needle. Okay, then a lock pin. So as a group. And then move on to the middle of our second trick. Continue to inject the needle here. Hook a short needle. Then a lock pin. Then repeat to the third set of patterns. Insert the needle here. One short needle and one locking needle. Take a look at where we inserted the needle. In the middle of this V, a lock pin. There's a needle in it. Let's crochet it ourselves. Then loosen the hook a little bit. Last lap done. With the first needle hook, pull needle. Tension, then disconnect. The thread is pulled directly inside. Bring a few stitches to other needles. Then disconnect the line. And it's done. Disconnect. Last lap done. This circle is obvious. It just shrunk a little bit inside. Continue to remove a small section of the line. Then cut it off. Let's take this thread apart. You just take a little bit of it and you pull it out. Pull out too. Take out the suture needle. Threadings. Tie a dead knot on the other end of the line. Take a look. We sewed him his little tag. Remember to put the position of the lead wire on the back. It's about a little bit up the middle. Then we can sew it directly. The back of the line. We're going in the middle of where it's tied. Here we go. Take a look at this after coming in. What about this thread? The thread will not open. And then we're going to loop it back and forth. Fixed strong. You can go around a little bit more. About 3 or 4 laps. Then we put the line. Go through the needle on the side like this. Okay, repeat it a few times here and fix it. After the label here is sewn, we put a knot in it. Then move the thread to the other needle. Double poke back and forth. Then just disconnect the line directly. The thread is very strong. It won't open at all. Take a look. A large storage box is ready. Small storage box. Same crochet method as the large storage box. It's just that the size of the bottom ring is different. The trumpet is on the 6th lap. Bottom needle part. By the 6th lap, it's crocheting upwards. The large one is hooked in total 9 laps. You can count 1230 for 6,789 laps by yourself. Then start hooking up the above part is good. You can adjust the size by yourself.